Good morning, everybody. Today, we got a nice little pre-roll here. I forget what the name of it was. I just pulled it out of the container, but it's not going to make a difference one way or the other. It's a couple things that I've learned living in the apartment building that I live in. 5 pieces of etiquette that nobody fucking follows. At least some of the younger people. I know it's rich considering I'm only in my 30s, but I have enough common sense to know better. So, I light this up. Do I got water in here? I do not, actually. Yeah, I'll be alright. We're going to discuss these rules of etiquette for when you do inevitably want to move out here. Sorry, I had to cherish that. That shit is good. I might have to get some water, so just hang on. You'll just head to the kitchen real quick. All right. 1. Apartment etiquette number 1. Keep the music volume reasonable. Like, if you have songs that you have the subwoofers, I shouldn't be feeling it vibrate throughout the entire building, and I got others that feel the same way. Leave that shit for your car. These subwoofers. That's what they were meant for. They weren't meant for you to be on a floor with thin walls where everything starts rattling. Some people think an earthquake is about to happen. Keep it down. Number 2, stop filming your music videos in the back lot. Especially if your music is trash. Especially if it's garbage. I gotta hear all the time people going, when did they run through this thing? I'm sick of hearing it. I'm tired of it. I don't know what the fuck you saying. And your music ain't even tuned right anyway, and you offbeat. When I first moved out here, that was a big issue. And I had one guy, they were filming and it sounded terrible. So I'm like, I'm sick of hearing about this. So the robe I have on now, I went out there with nothing on underneath it. Just to ruin their video. Although, I won't lie, that kind of backfired on me because apparently I didn't realize the type of rapper that this cat was. And apparently his video went viral with me being on it like that. So I was like, okay. But not worldwide viral. It had like a hot 15 minutes, I think, on like Twitter or something like that. And then it disappeared in the oblivion. I haven't been able to find it since, and thank God. Now, if your music is good, I won't say a damn thing. But if your music is garbage, we ain't gonna be that happy. It's that simple. 3, your domestic disputes should not be done in the hallway or outside. This goes back to we can hear things. In fact, I had one happen this morning, believe it or not. Why y'all getting into a domestic dispute? Why are you beating her ass at 7 a.m. on a Saturday? What the fuck could have possibly happened? I got up this morning because I had to take a shit. Sitting there minding my business because, like, living by myself, I leave my bathroom door open. My main door is locked, but yet I can hear outside there. He was beating the fuck out of her. He was lucky when the cops showed up. I ain't calling them because my phone was in my bedroom at the time. I just went to the bathroom myself. I left it in there like an idiot. And I heard him coming. I was like, oh shit, oh boy, here they come. Oh, they coming in for your ass here soon in a minute. Sure enough, they pulled up, put his ass in the back of the cop car, and they went on about their day. And this girl refused medical treatment. Like, it sounded like he beat the hell out of her. I don't know what she looked like or what condition she was in at that point, but the way it sounded, baby girl, you should have just taken the health right there if they pulled up like that. You just should have. Because it sounded like he was going upside your head multiple times. You definitely need to look that way. Make sure you're good on that front. Number 4, don't worry about what I am doing on my balcony. Whether I'm up here smoking, playing the guitar, drinking, or, working on my patio, don't worry about what the fuck I'm doing. It ain't any of your business. You don't pay any bills for me here. You pay your bills in your unit, I pay my bills in my unit. You do what you do with your unit, I'll do what I do with my unit. Side note to that, at least I don't fuck on my balcony. I'll never forget, I had some neighbors across the hall. When I first came out here, it was like, man, I'm outside on the balcony. These motherfuckers were they must have had Henny sex or something like that, because they were going at it on the balcony. And I sat down. They had an attitude with me. As soon as I sat down, they had an attitude. I was like, dog, what are you doing? Because I didn't even notice it at first. I had my head turned towards the other way, and I just sat down because my chair was angled a different way. Angled out to where I could see the street. So I didn't even see them at first. He says something, and I'm like, yo, what the fuck? He's like, yeah, we fucking out here, man. Go back inside. And I said, motherfucker, I live on the balcony. What if I want to be out here and smoke? He got attitude. At least turn it that way. I'm like, nah, since you said something. Now you go keep saying something. Since you said something, I turned my chair around, looked right at him like this. No, keep going. Y'all want to fuck out here? Guess what? You're going to get a show now. Y'all trying to entertain. You might as well entertain this. The fucked up part was she looked at him and said, you better keep going. He ain't going nowhere. I had my cup. I said, you right. about to say, and I was smoking that day too, so I'm like, oh no, I'm gonna enjoy this. I'm gonna enjoy every minute of this. Etiquette number 5, and it ties everything into this. If you live in an apartment building, you see and hear everything. But you don't care. Unless it affects you directly. Like if I see people that's just straight chilling on my car, got stuff on my car, even if it's just a drink, I'm like, hey, why you got that on my car? Like, take it off. I don't care. Do it. I'll tell y'all, get the fuck off my car, seriously. I hear your arguments. I see the dumb shit you're doing outside. And yet, it has somehow become my white noise machine. I can't sleep without it. I don't know what's happened to me. No idea. The 5 rules. Follow them. If you live in an apartment building. Whether you in St. Charles, Diplomat, or you live on Allen Page Road.